It's not just the governor who's calling for more help at the border. Both of Arizona's senators have asked for more National Guard troops along the border as well. But at least 2 border sheriffs in southern Arizona have a very different take on all of this. Fox 10's Brian Webb is live to explain. Brian?
Well, Christina, both men agree on several things. First, they do not call it a crisis. Second, they do not want more National Guard coming to their counties. And third, they say that none of our elected officials ever ask for their opinions.
We have no migrant crisis down here, but there's a lot of fuzzy math floating around.
Santa Cruz is a small county south of Tucson, north of Nogales, but has the biggest ports of entry into Arizona. Immigrant arrests in the county are up from the Trump and Obama years, but the overall numbers are nothing new, according to Sheriff Hathaway.
1.1 million, if it continues at the exact same rate through the summer, which is unlikely, but that's nothing out of the ordinary. That's practically every year in the 80s and 90s and 2000s.
The way the sheriff sees it, it's not an immigration crisis, it's an economic one, and it's on the American side of the border.
We have an economic crisis here because the tourist visa holders still can't come into the United States, and that is costing us millions of dollars every day of lost revenue.
Whether it's a crisis in their neighborhoods or their communities, I can't speak to it. It is not a crisis right now for Pima County.
Sheriff Chris Nanos was born on the border and has worked along it almost ever since. He says if the governor really wants to help, send more money for things like police reform, body cameras, and ankle monitors, not more National Guard.
Might help those who suffer from mental illness or drug addiction rather than locking them all up in my jail. So yeah, I could, if the governor really wants to help Pima County, send me some funding for any one of those items or all of those items.
Governor Ducey's office sent me a statement late today basically writing that the situation is straining government resources, that Border Patrol is building a new facility in Arizona to handle all the migrants, and that Homeland Security is working around the clock to handle the surge, and that none of that would be happening if there was no crisis. Live in Phoenix, I'm Brian Webb, Fox 10 News.